to What's Right with the World with your host, Glenn Ambrose.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to What's Right with the World. So today we are talking about a place that I'm a big fan of, Dunkin Donuts. So, and I am such a fan that when I got the text that we're discussing this, I was literally standing in one. And then since then, I stopped and grabbed the coffee again. So I've been to Dunkin Donuts twice today, which is completely rare. That's unheard of. But yeah, so we are talking about Dunkin Donuts because I did grow up in New England, so it's part of our culture here. So Ben, why don't you tell us what the story is?
All right. Well, this story, the one that I'm reading from is the Chicago Tribune, but this has literally been on everything recently. Foam cups at Dunkin Donuts will soon be history, removing what the company estimates will be 1 billion of them each year from the waste stream. Dunkin Donuts said last Wednesday, the beginning of February, that the polystyrene foam cups will be completely phased out from its stores globally by 2020. They will be replaced by double-walled paper cups at U.S. locations beginning this spring, with all New York and California restaurants first.
Nice. So there we go. And I'm holding one of those cups in my hand as we speak. So they will be no more, which is great. You know, this is there's a lot of talk about the environment, and we're seeing large companies making large changes. And it's, what they say, 1 billion. And know what's funny is I was just talking with my son the other day about how much food, like fast food restaurant chains, go through. It's just amazing. And which just this second, I remembered McDonald's did the same thing years ago.
I was just going to say McDonald's actually earlier this year
I think it was a few years ago.
Late last year announced that they are also getting rid of their plastic foam cups.
Okay, but like years ago, they used to have their sandwiches used to come in the foam packaging. Oh, you're too young to remember that?
I guess so.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
sandwiches came in foam?
Sandwiches, yeah, like filet of fish, McChicken, or the burgers and stuff. They used to come in foam containers when I was a kid.
I mean, I know that they come in cardboard.
Yeah, but they used to come in foam containers.
Okay.
And they phased those out years ago. So,
you know what? I do remember the filet of fish being in a foam container. Yeah.
So, this is the direction that we're going in, is large companies are phasing things out. And it's, it's just such a good sign that we're heading in the right direction.
McDonald's also said that later this year, all other packaging by 2025, including Happy Meal boxes, will be moved to environment-friendly materials.
This is it, man. This is the change, and this is the stuff we need to focus on because it's happening, and it's happening everywhere, and it's happening around us. And it's happening with McDonald's, and it's happening with Dunkin Donuts. And are we in a perfect world now that they're doing this? No, we're not. But we're heading towards it, So it's like, this is why I really like doing this podcast, because I don't hear about this stuff, I hear all the doom and gloom all the time. And this is, I don't know, for some reason, this is just such a good example of, if we're looking for the positive, we're going to see the positive. And, if you take a mass group of people on the planet and get most of them thinking one way, just, I think the reason why this movement is actually making progress is because it's basically about saving the earth. That's a good thing, and it's difficult for people to argue with that. No, we shouldn't save the earth. People don't say that. So save the earth is kind of it's just a good broad mentality, so you don't get caught up in all the little nitty-gritty arguments quite so much. And then the other thing is it's a positive topic, like save the earth, as opposed to declaring war on drugs. That's a negative feeling. It's so as soon as we declare, I've said this a ton of times, as soon as we declare war on something, the problem expands because we're putting energy towards the problem. We're putting energy towards the earth, saving it. Just that's just got a positive message. So the more energy we put towards it, the more we talk about it, the more we discuss it, then there's more energy being put in that direction. And then this is the type of stuff that happens. We actually see progress. I think we've been trying to save the earth probably less time than we've been trying to stop drugs. But we've made more grounds here. We've had several podcasts on it already about, things that are happening globally on a green level. So it's really making progress where we're really seeing things on a grand scale that's happening. So this is, I'm all excited. I don't know.
So they also got most of their non-United States stores already use the paper cups that they're talking about.
Nice.
So,
which is, it's a smaller portion of their business, so it's probably easier to roll that out first and test it and see, overcome any issues and stuff like that, and then roll it out in their, on a grander scale in their homeland.
I have to say, if you're a fan of this, if you want big companies like Dunkin Donuts and McDonald's to take these steps to be more environmentally friendly, tell them that you're happy when they do it.
Right. Positive feedback.
They all have Twitters and they all respond, and they know, they look at the analytics of that stuff. They know the public perception of what they do now.
Yeah, these companies spend millions of dollars trying to figure out how to become bigger.
And they don't do it. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. There's a good chance that a company like McDonald's and Dunkin Donuts aren't always doing these moves out of the kindness of their heart for the world. But the public perception of wanting them to be more green and less wasteful is something that pressures a lot of these companies to do that. So if you're happy that they're doing stuff like this, tell them. And if you want other companies to do more stuff like this, tell them. Right.
Yeah, it's, that's what it is it doesn't matter why they're doing it, people will get hung up on that, Oh, well, they're just doing it to get more customers. I don't care. Are they helping the earth? Well, yeah. Okay, good. That's a good thing. Let's focus on that, and if we just, because that's what causes arguments that breaks us apart and divides us. We don't want to do that. We want to stay focused on the positive. I don't care why they're doing it. The fact that they're doing it is what's important. So, so there's a great story for everyone, and good way to start us off. We're recording several of these today, so this was an awesome way to start us off. So thanks for listening, and keep being positive out there.
Glenn is available for live coaching sessions, in person or via phone and Skype. To book an appointment or for more information, go to glennambrose.com, follow him on Facebook and Twitter, or click the link in the description of this episode.